Hello everybody, Camelia here. Welcome back to a new sewing magazine flip through. We are at the end of July already. I cannot believe that we have a new Patrones already. So we are going to take a look at Patrones 4. Oops, let's see, 460 of course. Before I start, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and I always like to read your opinions about the patterns in the magazine, so please put your comments under the video. Just to remind you, I'm using the digital app, the digital version of Patrones magazine. Again, every pattern that you get in the paper magazine, you get also on the digital version of the magazine. Don't forget, Patrones don't have seam allowances included, so don't forget that. Very important. And every pattern you have to print it out is about 9 A4 pages that you have to stick together, and then you have to trace your pattern pieces as the patterns are stacked on each other. So let's start with Patrones 460, and I think we are going to have and probably also in burda and in knipmode a little bit of a mix between summer and a preview for the fall patterns. So let's take a look. We also see here that they are going to give us some denim patterns, of course some shirts, and let's see. So the first pages here we get to see a little bit an overview of the patterns that they are included this month, and let's take a look. The first pattern, the pattern of the month, is a shirt dress, and as you can see is a shirt dress with a lot of volume. I did take a look at the pattern pieces, and actually you'll need for this dress about 4 m 20. They give that for all sizes, so you know, but I think because of this skirt is so voluminous, it's so big, you really need to have that amount of fabric. It's a really big skirt. Of course, this is the Catwalk dress, so it's not made by Patrones, but Patrones, they do advise here, as you can see, cotton. And the dress has a hidden, it's not a button closure, there are press buttons underneath here, and I'm going to take this away. Let's see. And also the front bodies, let me take my pen here. Actually there is a little insertion, so you have a little panel that is going here on the side, and here you have actually a waist dart that is coming together in that side panel. For the rest, of course, they used this really bright top stitching thread, which is really nice. For the pockets, actually, the pocket piece, it's let's see, I'm going to put my drawing skills again. The pocket piece is actually on the inside, is a piece of is a pattern that is getting stitched on the side of the skirt, and then from the outside, as you can see, you will top stitch the pockets, and this is how you get your pocket bag. I kind of like it. Also the belt is a little bit special. I'm not sure how it's getting closed, probably also with a press button somewhere, as this belt is constructed from a few pattern pieces. All right, let's see next. And it has a generous length here. I think it's just a little bit longer than a normal midi dress. Probably easy to adjust. It's a nice dress, you know, but 4 m 20 of fabric, that's a lot of fabric. Okay, then we have here a really simple dress, and for this one, these are actually the dress is really, this is a really easy to make dress. You'll need for this one something very stretchy, because there are no closures in this dress. You have only the front and the back and the sleeves, and also the neckline is finished with facings, and the detail is actually achieved by gathering here the pattern pieces at the waist. Yeah, not so much to say about it. It's a nice dress, you know, it's really easy to make. Definitely you need to have something really stretchy that it will stretch enough to get over your head. As you can see, it's a really narrow neck hole. Yes, next we go to, let's see, patterns 3 and 4. Well, I really like this jacket. Let's blow this up a little bit. As you can see, the bottom of the jacket is finished with elastic. You can see it a little bit better here. The same is also for the sleeves. The hem is also just an elasticated uh, sleeve hem. Of course, you could easily add some ribbing instead of putting the elastic at the bottom of the sleeves and the bottom of the jacket. Let's put it a little bit big again so we can see there are some patch pockets. Where are the pockets? Well, you can see it here in the drawing. Shaped pockets, patch pockets here, and the closure is a simple zipper. I think it's nice. We can see a detail. The back is just a plain back. There is no yoke there. Then we have the pants, and I'm a little bit oops. Let's go back. I'm a little bit intrigued by the pants because from what I can see here in the drawing, let's see. In the drawing here, I can see that there are some pleats, but actually on the pattern piece, I really cannot see the pleats. Well, here a little bit higher. I see only this pressed line. I get it, that we will not see it on the pattern piece, but I did see it somewhere with, I cannot see it anymore. I did see it somewhere where you can definitely see that it's a stitched little pleat here on the sides in the front. Next, what do we get next? Another bomber jacket, and this one is really simple. This one is actually so simple and there are no details in it just because they use this what is this? This is like a furry fabric. It has a zipper in the front, and here you have the bottom of the jacket and the bottom of the sleeves. Here you can see they are finished with some ribbing, which is making it really easy actually, and it's also going to fit really nicely against your waist. And this, of course, you cannot, you could, but I don't think it's a good idea to make the jacket longer and just use the elasticated treatment like here, because this fabric is so fluffy. I think this is a really neat finish with the ribbing. Then we have also this really pretty skirt here, this purple skirt. This one has some nice insertions here on the sides. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, as you can see here. It's not just a simple skirt, there are some nice insertions. I think that's adding also a little bit of extra volume. And you can see just a hint of that side panel here. It's not very clear, but you know, Patrones type of pictures. And I'm going to say a bit more of that a little bit later, because we have some other garments that you really cannot see the details because of the pictures, like this dress here. Well, first, the coat is a really simple coat, you know. It's okay. I don't have to say a lot about it. It's nice, you know, a coat. But I'm really intrigued about this dress, and it's a big pity that we don't see the dress in all its beauty. Actually, you have here all kind of shapes. You have here a kind of this is a shape, and then you have here and here the side. It's really interesting to see all the pattern pieces. And actually the skirt pieces, I was thinking that they are gathered, but they are not gathered. You have all kind of pleats here, so this will be interesting to make. I wonder how it's looking in real life without you know, that you can really see how the dress is falling. Like this is looking a little bit funky, but it's definitely let's take a look at the pattern pieces. You can see it a little bit better. Where is the dress? The dress is here. This is how the dress is looking, and as you can see, the skirt part is not just a rectangle of fabric that you have to gathered here. As you can see, it has all kind of shaping because it's just pleated in order to fit here on this edge. And here you can see the pattern pieces for the bodice. They are really crazy shapes. Now I will have to go back to my page. So let's see, where was I? We were here. And then we can go a little bit further to the next patterns. Then we have a denim jumpsuit, which it looks to me like is really oversized. And you know, this picture is really also not helping to get an idea how this is supposed to fit, but I think it's something really oversized, so definitely you'll need to make test garment for this. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say. You know, I'm crazy about denim, but sometimes, you know, this is just yeah, you could definitely use the upper part of this jumpsuit to make a really pretty loose jacket, but we will get also denim jackets in a moment. Then we have a shirt. It's just a simple shirt. They call it here a denim shirt. Of course, will be really nice made in a light denim cotton. And then the vest. The vest, I did take a look, and the vest is cut double, so every piece is cut double, and then you have the same fabric also on the inside. I think depending on the denim you are using, must be something not very thick. Otherwise you could switch that with some other fabric. And I think, as you can see here, you get code, and if you follow that, you'll find the sewing tutorial on YouTube. Okay, let's see next. Oh, I really like this one. Of course, I think oops. Well, let me go back. Of course, this is really not helping. This is such a, I don't know. We really want to see the garments, and I get it. We need to, in Patrones, we always get these fashion photographs, but I would like to see more details about the patterns, about, you know. The jacket is really pretty. I really like it. I hope it's really in the pattern pieces also, as it is here in the pictures. As you can see, it doesn't have a bottom. It's a little bit cropped, but you could definitely just add here an extra piece of fabric, like a band. Of course, you have it here with the button, and that's going to bring it a little bit, to make it a little bit longer. I really like all these seams here. The pockets, of course, they are really nice with the flaps. It's just beautiful. Here the yoke, there is a yoke also in the back. I think it's really nice. And to be honest, I kind of like the fabric too. The pants, let's see the pants. I'm going to take a look if it's really jeans type of pattern. To make the pattern, the pants and the jacket, they give here the fabric requirements, and it's about 2.85 meters of fabric you'll need to make both of them. And as you can see here, the jacket has also a yoke in the back and all those nice standard or classic denim jacket seams. A two-piece sleeve, really nice. And let's take a look at the pants. Do we have a yoke and stuff? Yes, the pants are really, these ones are really nice actually. It's just a pair of jeans, but with a really nice wide leg. And of course you can always adjust the width of the leg. Let me just go back. Where was the pant? Here. I just want to say that I find that with this kind of really wide pants, sometimes I find it really helpful if I shape the leg here just a little bit more in, because when you have just a little bit of space here between your legs and you show a little bit of how should I say, you don't need to make it tight, but just by taking a little bit of fabric there, you just, and you gain a little bit of, how should I say, you can see it between your legs. It's a little bit, it's not so overwhelming, you know. by having just fabric there. I find that a really nice. You can still have that white pant, but just going to go back here to the pictures. As you can see, like she's having here, you can see between her legs a little bit, and that's really nice. Although I think that the fit on this model is really horrible with these pants, and it's really crazy because if I'm watching her here, let's see. As you can see, this looks like it's a little bit like this, although if we are watching here, it's more like a straight leg. So I'm not sure if we are going to get the flare that we see here or the straight leg from here. So that's interesting. I don't really like the flared part. I think I like it a little bit more straight. Next, we have a jeans jacket and a mini skirt. For the skirt, again, you'll find a tutorial on YouTube. The jacket, it's a jacket with really nice details actually. I really like these little pockets here on the sleeve, a nice detail. I think there are also pockets, but can we see the pockets somewhere? No, of course we can't. There are some double welted pockets here. Let's see. Where's my pen? You can see here in the drawing that there are nice pockets. The collar is not made out of ribbing as you expect, but it's made out of the same denim fabric. And I'm going to make the picture just a little bit smaller. You can see it here. You can totally make this out of ribbing. Really nice detail here on the zipper. Again, we have an elastic for the bottom and for the sleeves. But I'll definitely say that you need to think about how much ease do you want in this jacket, because it's looking like it's really oversized. The skirt is just a really simple skirt. Of course, you can make it in a really nice fabric, and that's going to add a lot to it. You know, a really beautiful fabric will work great for a simple skirt like this. More denim. We have another jacket. As you can see here, they did something really fun with it. And I was, that's funny, because when I've seen this, the pattern first, I was thinking that they used for the lower part of the jacket, that they used the inside of the denim. But now I see it that actually what they did here, let's see, take my pen. What they did here, the jacket is really long. So the jacket would be long here until here, let's say, and then they fold it up, as you can see, and here is the hem of your jacket actually. That's something. I did not expect that. Of course, you can do that. Let's take a look here, and that's really that's actually a fun detail. But I wonder, as you can see here, they did make it. Where's my pen? As you can see here, they did fasten it a little bit at the center back, and probably they did the same, let's see, of some other points. But I think what is important, you could easily add some more points or just top stitch it all the way around. But you need to think that you have, on this area here, you have 2 layers of denim. So I think my idea of just turning the fabric to have this contrast, if you really like it. And as you can see here in the front, of course, after they did that turning, they added the button band here. This is really interesting. I'm not a big fan of these wide sleeves. I don't know if they are so wide or they are looking so wide just because she has the cuffs unbuttoned here. I'm not sure, but I think that detail what they did with the fabric is nice. Then we have the pants, and this is again one of those barrel pants type of pattern, and I know that some of you are really fan of this pants shape. I am not, and I'll never make a pair of pants like this. I'm 100% sure. We cannot see a lot on the back, but I think there are some big pockets here on the back, as you can see. It's a really generous fit. definitely not my type of pant. But you know, for the ones that are watching this video and they think, oh, I really want a new pair of barrel pants, these ones are for you. Yeah, not my type of pant, but the jacket I can really appreciate the what they did with that, playing with the fabric. Then we have here really pretty blouse actually, and it's a really big pity that we cannot see the back of this shirt. And I'm just going to go to the pattern pieces, and let's see, it was this one here. As you can see here, the back, the front is pretty plain. It's a hidden button closure in the front with a collar and a stand, just, you know, standard shirt. But here the back is really interesting. You have a yoke, and actually the lower part of the bodice, it has, you know, one of those interesting crossing pleats that, and then will give you a nice how should I say, draping in the back. So let's take the pen away and move to the pattern piece. Where is it? You can see it here. You can see it here. You cut it on the fold, and then you have here a line and another notch that you have to fold. And you know, this is one of those pattern pieces that you really need to have the pattern piece in front of you. Try it on the paper to fold it, and then to get an idea how you need to do it in fabric. Next, let's go to find the pattern again. Where was I? Here we have, so this is the shirt. Then we have another shirt. This one is just a simple shirt here on the right, shirt number 19, with not so much to say about it. So we are going to go to the skirt, also very simple skirt. This one is they used of course you have the underskirt is a little bit shorter than the outside skirt, which is made in a kind of I don't know, what is this, a tulle or something like that. Very pretty fabric. I think it's nice, you know, very easy but nice. Again, fabric is the key. Then we have a really cool bomber jacket, which is made in a satin, but I'm going to take a look at this, and I'm telling you already, this pattern has about 20 pattern pieces, so it's really cutting, it's a lot of work, I think, to cut this. I think this is such a big shame that they did not make a better picture of this jacket. I was so curious to see all those seamings also in the back. I'm going to try to find this on Google. I think I definitely can find this one, as it's a designer, it is a designer pattern. But if I go to the pattern piece or the pattern instructions and stuff, let's see, where is it? Is this one. Oops. Here you can see there are 24 pieces actually. They also always say how many pattern pieces are in a pattern. So there are 24 pattern pieces. And as you can see, there is a lot happening here. It's really a lot. And that's why I'm saying it's such a big shame that they don't show us this jacket, even if they did not make it themselves, to show it to us, that we can get an idea how beautiful this is actually. So this one is made in satin, and of course they use different shades of satin, from yellow to green and mustard and beige and all that. So I think it's such a big pity that we cannot see that. And if we go to the pattern pieces, this is a little bit how it's looking here, as you can see, because they are all cut in, this one is cut in green, this one is in mustard and beige and cafe and white, and then you have the lining is made in silk, but you can definitely, I think, can use also some something a little bit cheaper, or you know, go crazy and just line your jacket with silk. But look how interesting this is looking, and it's such a big pity that we get such a lame, not shame, lame picture. So jacket number 21, definitely very interesting to make, I think. And also the shades that they are used here in this jacket, they are beautiful. Then we have a blazer. We must have a blazer, you know, like usual. It's a nice one, you know, not so much to say about it. And a pair of shorts made in lace. again. I don't know what to say about this. Interesting. I've seen a lot of these open lace garments these days in the ready-to-wear stores also. Uh, yeah. We have this shirt here, which is, well, this whole outfit here looks so oversized and meh to me. Maybe if this was a little bit, I don't know, maybe because the colors are so beige. But then, of course, the chapter is the white shirt. And we get here a really interesting shirt. We can see it here. It's like a crepe cotton or something like that. Again, it's looking like it's something really oversized and big. You can get an idea on the drawing here. We get a really oversized pair of pants. I think this crotch is just way too low. Not a fan of this. Then we have shirt number 26, which is a really simple shirt, but then they used some what are those, strass stones or whatever to decorate the shirt. Interesting. We don't get these pants. Very interesting pants, actually. I really love that fabric, but we don't get those, so don't get excited. Then we get another white shirt, and for this one they used here an interesting trim in the front. This one is made in, I'm not sure what is this for fabric, but I think you can definitely make this one also in a cotton or something like that. Another white shirt here on the right. This one is really pretty, actually. It has a little ruffle around the neckline that is coming also on the center front a little bit. And if you take a look at the picture here, you can also see that there is some shearing happening here at the bottom of the sleeves. That's nice. Let's see this girl a little bit higher here also. This is a nice shirt. I like this one. Then we have the skirt, which is also nice. It's also a really simple skirt. Of course, they have it here in black. It's not a lot to see, but you know, it's a nice skirt. What do we get here? We get some catwalk designs. Well, this one here, yeah, that's really interesting because let's see, I cannot see my pen. This one here is actually is not a, they call it here a shirt, but it's actually not a shirt, it's a jumpsuit. And I will say that you'll definitely need to check the crotch length on this one. Of course, the fabric is just amazing in this one here. So pattern number 30 is not a shirt, it's a jumpsuit. Pattern number 31 is a really the fabric is gorgeous. It's a shirt dress, a maxi shirt dress. They are, you know, just your usual let's see. It's really interesting because I cannot, they, as you can see here, they are going to give us in the pattern also the, as you can see the placket here in the front, you get like a white piping that is running all the way down the center front, and then you have your buttons. Let's see, you can see it here, and I think they did the same treatment also for the pattern, which is nice, you know. And also the color, you can see it, they used some what is that called, some no, I always forget this, the name of this oh, they are not stones, there is the, what's the name in English, I cannot remember. Whatever, but you know, you can use this for your color, or you can use whatever another kind of fabric, but you know, in this case the fabric is amazing, of course. Next we have some more dresses. I will tell you that this dress here which it has a really interesting skirt. This one is using a lot of fabric also. I'm going to go to take a look. Is here. This one is using almost 5 meters of fabric. It's a lot of fabric. You can see a little bit better here the details. It's beautiful, but I really cannot see myself wearing a dress with 5 meters of fabric. You can see all these insertions for the skirt. That's why you have so much volume in that skirt. Very interesting. And as you can see here in the pattern pieces, actually you have all these cuts, and then you have all these insertions here, the shorter ones here and the longer ones here. A lot of work, very interesting. All right, sequins, that is what is on this fabric here for the color. And I'm thinking that if you're going to put some sequin fabric here on your color, you'll be very, very scratchy. Then we have this pretty red dress here, which is just gorgeous. I really like it. I don't know if I will make it as a dress, but I think as a top or something like that, I really like it with this. I have a thing for this shoulder details here. I have the feeling that this is also, you know, for a catwalk dress is of course amazing, but I wonder, this looks like also a lot of fabric. Let's see, and I think this was it. Then we get just a few patterns for the bigger sizes, and we have a really simple jacket. Cannot see a lot, but here you can see there are some pockets. It has a zipper. Really like the color on it. And then we have this really pretty dress, and you can see it here a little bit better. This is just a very feminine style of dress. I really like this neckline. We can see it a little bit here on her. It's just a pity that we don't see the details of this dress good enough. So here is that angled piece, waist piece. The cups are getting gathered here. It's just beautiful. For this one, you'll definitely want to use something like a viscose or something very flowy, you know. That will work very nice. Beautiful. And a really simple dress. You can see it here. This one is made in a crepe stretch. I suppose there is a zipper somewhere. Yes, on the side you'll have a zipper. Very nice. As usual, I find the bigger sizes patterns really lame. I mean, they are not really lame, but you know, there are just a few. There are 3 patterns. I don't know. If you're buying this for the bigger sizes, you have only 3 patterns, and maybe you like only one. And then we have the really small babies patterns. We have, as you can see them here, you know, if you have kids in your life, babies, or for a present, definitely really pretty. So that was it. Let's take a look at the overview of the patterns. If I was to choose my favorites for this month, well, something that I would like to make, I don't know. I don't think there is something that I really want to make from this issue. I have a very similar pattern to this one, you know, the one from knipmode. So I don't think I'm going to make it. But to be honest, what I really like, you know, as designs and interesting to see them. Actually, these white jeans here, I do like them. Again, it's interesting to know if they are flared or they are straight like this. Very interested about this detail here with turning up the lower part of the jacket to get that contrast. Of course, the first dress is also really beautiful. I wonder only how much volume will be in that skirt, thinking that the whole dress is taking more than 4 meters to make. I'm going to search for this jacket because I think it's just gorgeous, and having the right shades of fabric will make a beautiful garment. Let's see If you want to make a nice easy skirt, I think that's skirt number 6 is your pattern. And you know, there are a few patterns with some really interesting shapes, like the dress here, really interesting and cool to see. Not something that I'll definitely make or wear, but it's just for inspiration. It's really nice. So I think this is it. I don't know. I'm really curious. What are your patterns favorites for this month? And of course, I am pretty sure that there will be people that are going to say, "Ooh, I really love the barrel pants this month." I'm definitely sure that there will be some of you that really like that pattern, but definitely not something for me. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed this flip through. I'm going to meet you again if you are here only for the flip throughs, with the next pattern, sewing pattern magazine. And I think I'm going to make the knipmode, because I think that's one is already available, and then the burda, you know when it's going to come. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to give thumbs up, really important. Take care, everyone. Bye.